All right, guys, we're back ready for the nightcap. College Heights taking on Carthage. It's been a hot night tonight here in Carthage, Missouri. The Jamboree's been a good one. College Heights and Webb City went 0-0 in the initial match, and then Carthage took on Carl Junction to a 0-0 draw. Carl Junction came in and beat College Heights 2-0. And then Webb City played Carl Junction, and Webb City won 1-0. Let's see. Carthage beat Webb City 2-0. And so now we're here with a chance to come out of here with a win. Got 22 seconds on the warm-up clock, so we're about ready to start. The CJ game for College Heights was a little change up in the lineup. Delgach was getting some of the subs in and position players moved around a little bit. So we'll see what he goes with against Carthage. Also, Carthage in their third game of the night. We'll see what they do for their starting lineup. They may change things up a little bit also. Wille, number 10, their star striker, has been dealing with a shoulder injury, and he played minimal time in the Carl Junction game, but then came in and scored 2 goals in the Webb City game. So he's definitely a tough one to contend with. Great movement on the ball, great angle in his tilt in his runs. So it's fun to watch him play, but obviously if he's not in the lineup, it's a little easier to play against them. All right, Carthage is taking the field, and College Heights will now come on as well. College Heights will take the kickoff. Noah Haley on the ball. Looks like College Heights is back to their starting 11 from game 1. Noah Haley plays it back to Dow on the back line, over to Beatty with a one-touch to Andritter. Some good ball movement early. Carthage is able to steal. Possess and turn, send it down the line on the far side and knocked away into possession for the Cougars. Good throw down the line. Peregrine gets on the run. Peregrine gets out in front. Haley's at the top of the box. Peregrine tries to send it over to him. Goes all the way through. No other support down, and out of bounds. Throw in for the Tigers. Schumacher comes down to challenge, fight for the ball. Tigers come away with it down the line. Calandro's there to poke it back into the middle. Beatty with a nice little flick up ahead, but there's nobody there on the other end, and Carthage will possess. On the far side, Carthage carrying down the line. Good touch to the middle. Carthage controlling the ball on the far side. Poked away by the Cougars, and the Tigers will hold on to possession. Tigers with a big switch of field. Beatty comes up to pressure. Beatty still on the ball, pressuring. Stolen by Haley. Haley turns, puts it into the middle of the field, and Carthage wins it back, plays it back to their keeper. Ball down the far side in play, carried to the middle. Schumacher retreats and then comes to pressure. Good through ball. Dow chases back. Anritter back to cover. Nelson's there also. Carthage has possession on the left side. Ball sent in. Cleared away by Anritter. Beatty's there to chase. Beatty on the left side. Sends it down the line. Out of play and throw in for the Tigers. Tigers quickly back into play. Back into the middle of the field. Latham, the freshman, puts it into the midfield. Clevenger comes away with the steal, sends it over to Anritter. Fight for possession and knocked out of play. Will be a throw-in for the Cougars, I believe. "22 minutes on the clock." Didn't get that clock started. Get that corrected here in a minute. Tigers back into possession. Played to the middle of the field. Schumacher chases up as Haley's there to double. Played all the way across. Beatty comes over to the ball on the line. Beatty gets his feet in there, knocks it away. Stolen away by Schumacher. Back to Carthage. Good turn in possession and drop to the back line. Played back to the midfield. Turn and played back to the center back for Carthage as he looks to find the pivot. Played wide down the far side. Ball into the half space, and Nelson is there to clear. Clevenger carries it and turns. Good ball down the line for Peregrine, just a little too far ahead. Carthage back in possession, looking for a run down the line. Carthage plays it to the middle. Dow's there in coverage. Poked away by Youngberg. And Carthage will reset. Ball played down into the left side, back to the middle. Cougars doing a good job containing. Beatty stays in front. Carthage, good move at the top of the box. Drops back to the midfielder. Played across to the far side. Into the corner of the box. Peregrine comes up to challenge. Youngberg's there to knock him off the ball. Youngberg, good battle. And fight for the ball at the top. Youngberg is able to get his feet to it and sends it wide to Clevenger. Stolen back by Carthage. And Carthage will spread it back out. Carthage sends it over to the near side. Beatty's there to knock it away and will maintain possession for the Tigers. Ball sent to the middle of the field. Shot on goal. Boney's there to receive it. And he looks for his backs that want to break. And he's going to punt it away. Good punt all the way past midfield. Headed by Latham. Tigers possess the ball on the near side. Beatty tracks back but can't get to it. Nelson steps in and clears. Beatty tries to punch it forward. Fight for the ball. Tigers possess. And reset to Latham in the back. Again, played down the near side. Ball sneaks through, and Nelson steps up to clear. Carthage back into possession. Good 1-2. Down the near side, Beatty and Schumacher are there. Carthage comes away with it. Peregrine steps into challenge and deflects it away. Will be Tigers' ball. Tigers will reset. Looking to switch the field. Back to Latham, the freshman, playing center back for the Tigers. His older brother is a right wing, I believe. Ball dropped back. And Haley will chase. Reset into the middle of the field for the Tigers. 17:22 on the official clock. And I'm not sure what happened there, if that was an offside call or what's starting us over, but ball sent into the middle of the field. Carthage back in possession. I believe that was Calandro that made that challenge and cleared the ball away. Peregrine on the ball on the far side. Was able to keep it in. Peregrine with a good feet. All the way down the line. Still going. Pokes it through on the bridge touch. Still on the ball. Gets into the box. Peregrine takes the shot and goes wide of the goal. Good opportunity for Michael Peregrine on the great effort to get all the way downfield. And that will result in a goal kick for the Tigers. Tigers play it out of the back. Looking for a seam in the middle of the field. Schumacher chases back. Clevenger back to cover. Youngberg and Schumacher on the ball. Tigers switch the field. Nice ball through. And chase down the line. Dowell's on it. Tigers player gets there first, but harmless touch to Boney. And he will reset at the top of the box and punt it away. Tigers get possession off the kick, but off the mark, out of play near side. And Calandro with the big throw in down the line. Tigers just cleared away, and the Cougars will maintain possession. Clevenger throws it in to Peregrine on the diagonal run. Can't control it. Tigers fight for the ball. Peregrine battles. Good header by Schumacher, but goes out of play and throwing for the Tigers into the midfield. Clevenger's there to bring it down a little heavy, and it goes to the Tigers player. Switch to the field for the Tigers. Ball played all the way over to the left side. Enritter chases down the corner and goes out of play. Oh, no, offside was the call. So free kick for the Cougars. No score yet. A couple subs have come into the game. Spencer Jackson now entering in on the left side. I believe that's Kason Hamlin on the right. Youngberg takes the free kick. Haley tries to get on the other end of it. Tigers player is there to receive it. Tigers turn, get it to the far side again, down the line. Cutting back to the middle. Calandro chases back, deflects it away. Calandro, good clear into the corner, and it looks like it'll be a throw-in. Throw-in for the Tigers. Quick throw-in taken. Into the box, and Dahl's there to clear. Good defensive positioning by the Cougars. And that's going to be a water break timeout. So 12:27 is actually the official clock. 12:27 left to play. Score is still 0-0. Cougars playing a good first 12 minutes. They're really working on denying, they're basically playing a low block defense, denying easy opportunities into the box for Carthage. Carthage doesn't have number 9 Silas Latham, the senior forward, or number 10 Wille, the other senior forward, that are their big goal scorers in the game right now. Wille has been dealing with a shoulder injury, so I don't know if he'll come out at all or not. He did score, like I said earlier, he scored 2 goals in the Webb City 25-minute match. And actually, as we look here, number 9, that is Silas, now on the field, and those gold shoes, I believe, at the top of the midfield is Wille. So the Cougars will get a little tougher test here these last 12 minutes. See what changes the Cougars make coming out. It's been a long, hot night. I think the Cougars would be very satisfied with a 0-0 draw. Spencer Jackson playing up top as the sole striker for the Cougars. And the Tigers put it in play, and we were ready to go for these last 12 minutes. Schumacher pressures the ball. Tigers are able to maintain possession. Stolen away by Beatty. Fight for the ball. Tigers back on it. Latham across to Wille. Peregrine trying to stay in front and deflects it. Calandro tries to get his feet set to clear it away, but mistouches out of play, and throw in on the sideline for the Tigers. I don't believe number 11 was in earlier either. That's Henry Hernandez. He's also a big-time player for the Tigers. Ball sent to the top. Switch the field over to the far side. Enrenner's there to defend and deflects it away off his chest, and throw in for the Tigers. Tigers maintaining possession on the far side, switch it to the middle. Latham with a good touch and shot, and goes just over the goal. And the Cougars did make a change at goalie at the last break. That's Rush. I'm not sure. Okay, it's a goal kick for the Cougars. The line judge had his flag up. I'm not sure what that was referencing. All right, back into play. Perigin clears it away, throwing for the Tigers. Oh, correction, the Cougars will get the throw in. Youngberg over to take the throw in. Tigers get a first touch, deflected high into the air. Nelson steps in. Tigers on the ball. And Tigers get it to their back line into possession. Switch the field to the near side. Spencer Jackson chases up top. Latham in the midfield. Schumacher and Perigin are there to contest. Switched all the way to the far side. Down the line, touch is too strong, and good slide tackle by Anritter to disrupt that flow, resulting in a goal kick for the Cougars. Dowell's back to take the goal kick. He plays it into the right side. Tigers possess. Schumacher fights back for the ball. I'm sorry, that's Clevenger. Clevenger fights back. Tigers are able to get it back down and play it back to the back line. Jackson comes over to pressure the ball. Tigers pushing middle. Latham to Latham brothers. Sent wide. Calandro with a good job positioning and sends it out of play. Throw in for the Tigers. Tigers on the quick throw in. Sent to the middle. Clevenger's there to steal. Clevenger looking to find some space. Drops it over to Anritter on the right side. Anritter looking to send it down the line. Youngberg's on the run. Youngberg is going to give chase. Try to keep it in, and he does. He gets the corner, and the flag goes up. It did go out on the touchline. Throw in for the Tigers. Tigers again playing possession, now a little deeper in the field. Youngberg chases. Tigers working down the line. Clevenger comes into challenge as they play back. Beatty's there, pokes it ahead, and he'll chase down as Tigers track back, let it go out of bounds for the throw-in. Played into the middle. And across to the back line. Good midfield action there by the Tigers. Youngberg deflects. Cougars can't get possession though, and the Tigers back on it. Sent down the line, it's loose, nobody's chasing, and looks like that will be a goal kick for the Cougars. Just over 7 minutes left to play. Nelson will go back to take the goal kick. Tigers are in a high press. You see they got their two strikers up at the box. Good kick by Nelson. Headed by Perigin up ahead to Jackson. Tigers are able to control it and play it to the far side. Youngberg there to challenge on the ball. Played into the middle. Perigin comes to challenge along with Jackson. Switch of field. Beatty comes on. Good one touch by the Tigers to maintain possession into the pivot, who carries it back to the back line. Clevenger on ball. Again, switch to the far side. Youngberg's there to defend. Tigers looking to make a turn. Cougars holding position. Sent in, deflected away by Nelson, and Clevenger pops it high into the air to clear. Attempted to settle. Beatty comes on the run, tries to bring it down. Schumacher's there. Schumacher looking to send it over for Peregrine, and good clear by the Tigers. Looked like that would have been a nice opportunity. Good idea by Schumacher, giving Peregrine some room to run, but better positioning by the Tigers. Willay on the ball as he sends it wide. I'm sorry, that's number 11, Hernandez on the ball. Into the middle of the field. Up ahead for Willay, but too far ahead, and Stewart is there to reel it in. High punt in the middle. Jackson gets the first touch. Beatty comes to receive it. Heavy by the Tigers. Are able to get back to it. Into the middle of the field. Anrider with a good step in. Tries to get rid of it. Tigers player is able to get to it. Good pass and goal for the Tigers. Just a really nice play off the steal. And let's see if we can take a look back at that. That steal there, and then finds the through ball and for the goal. Carthage now leading 1-0, and the Cougars will reset with the kickoff. Under 5 minutes to play here in the last 25-minute session of the Jamboree. Nelson gives it to Clevenger. Clevenger out wide to Calandro on the near side. Tries to play it down the line, stolen away by the Tigers. Latham on the ball, brings it in the middle for Willay. Willay up to Latham, into the box, and just like that, 2-0 Tigers. Just a good through ball. Stewart come way out of the goal with no real chance for that play. And the Cougars will restart. Clevenger plays it to the right side for Anrider. Anrider holds and drops it over to Youngberg. Youngberg deflects it off and looks for a throw-in down the line for Peregrine. Peregrine controls, looks to get the edge, and a little too heavy on the touch, and the Tigers are able to clear. Throw in for the Cougars. Peregrine hustles over to grab the ball. Played in the middle for Schumacher, bounces over his shoulder, over his hip, and all the way through for the Tigers. And Stewart comes out of the box and grabs the ball. Carthage with the quick restart, and they score the goal. That one wasn't too pretty. Just a little misunderstanding of where the box was on this football field. And Carthage smartly took the ball from Stewart and put it down for the restart and scored the goal. 3-0 Tigers. Clevenger in possession. Playing it over to Peregrine on the right side. Peregrine back to Anrider. Stolen away by the Tigers. Youngberg works back to get the ball. And fancy feet as he holds position. Stolen away by the Tigers. Shot blocked by Stewart and comes up with the save. He punts it down to the right side. Schumacher's there, but can't get a touch on it, and the Tigers possess. Tigers working possession on the backside. Looking to switch the field to the near side. And Calandro steps in, deflects it away. 1 minute left to play. Willet on the ball, gets into the top of the box. Dahl's there to clear it. Gives it to Youngberg. Youngberg pokes it away, but right to Latham. And still in possession. Hernandez sends it into Willet. Great settle off the chest and shot. And great save by Stewart to keep that fourth goal from coming across. Ball sent all the way up. Perigin fights for it. Possessed by the Tigers. Cut into the middle. Looking for space out on the right for Latham. Latham sends it back across. Perigin steps back to challenge. Shot blocked. Spencer Jackson's there. Tigers take the shot as the horn expires. And final score, Carthage 3, College Heights 0. All right, well, that concludes our Jamboree. College Heights 0-2-1. 0 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Good experience for the Cougars. They should. We're excited about the new players that are coming on this year, and their ability to mesh as a team. This was a good test for them early on to get their feet underneath them. But very hot night tonight, and College Heights does not have much depth, so that definitely hurt them. But good first action for this group together for the first time, and we hope to have a good year. So we'll be seeing you guys back here on the live stream for our first home game, which will come up against Monette on let's see, what is that? September. Take a look at the schedule here. That is August 29th. Tuesday, August 29th, we'll be home at Ozark Christian College to play Monette. So we'll have the live stream going and hope you can tune in if you can't make it to the game. Have a good night.